Hello and welcome to the final bonus episode of San Andreas. We are here at the Los Santos Beach, whose name escapes me, because we have some stuff outside the 100% run that we have to show off. So first off, we're gonna beat the cock.
Oh dear.
And that, of course, is a triathlon where one of the opponents is the Clucking Bell mascot. I also added some music to this, because this takes forever.
And it's already sped up too, that's a good sign.
Yeah, this first race it's like 7 miles and takes about 6 minutes.
Oh Christ.
The second one is 20 miles.
Jesus.
So yeah, let's just enjoy some speedy swimming here. Now yeah, we are falling behind at the start here because we are kinda out of stamina. These races actually do implement a stamina mechanic even if you are at like infinite stamina. So you do have to sometimes kinda slow down a bit.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So we're almost done with the swimming session here and we just pull ahead at the end.
I like how apparently everyone has a designated bicycle.
Well, I mean, I guess you would have. So you can't just take any bike. The music we are listening to is the title track from Skate or Die on the Commodore 64.
Ah, okay.
Composed by Rob Hubbard. A very notable piece of Commodore 64 music.
Certainly sounds a lot better than Castlevania on Commodore 64.
Well, I mean, yes, some of the best composers on that system were basically wizards.
No kidding. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have Castlevania on Commodore 64. For the love of God, do not listen to that if you're not ready. It's bad.
So those big crunchy power chords you hear, those are actual samples from an electric guitar.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
The C64 sound chip was not designed to handle samples.
And somehow it does. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, there was a bug in the noise channel that composers such as Rob Hubbard used to use samples, which is just insane.
No kidding.
I think we'll just vibe to this for a little bit here while we run up this hill.
I'm really curious now how far back everyone is.
Yeah, I have no idea at this point. And those chords are just, they're so good. So good. The intro to the to Skate or Die 2 on the NES is also pretty impressive technically, but I think this is a stronger composition, so...
Right.
That also has some very, very impressive samples.
We did it!
We have successfully beaten the cock for the first time. So let's see what the second one has in store for us.
And you said the second one was like a 20-mile race?
It was. I have sped it up even more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you remember this little beach here in the countryside? We came here to get an oyster. And we also have those toxic barrels there, toxic waste barrels.
Right, right.
And we also saw this marker then, but we did not actually go to it. But we will now.
Do these races not count for 100% completion, or?
No, they don't.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, probably. And I was kinda trying to... I was wondering if I even wanted to do this, but I guess we might as well show everything off. Because it's content, technically.
I suppose.
So, does this music sound familiar?
I can't say that it does.
Now, this is the song from the first race in Top Gear on the Super NES. Not to be confused with the TV show.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever played that, so...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play that until this year, but I still knew this song. I was actually wondering if I should use this because Muse actually completely lifted the progression from this song for their song Bliss.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they did. I think they admitted as much.
Huh.
But this sounds different enough that I don't think the YouTube copyright bots will be angered.
Yeah, hope that should probably be fine. I guess if nothing else, you can probably go check other listings of this song and see if...
There are several, yeah, but there were also several for Ozzy Osbourne's Hellraiser, which, if I put in one of these videos, it was on the radio in some of these, the video would get completely blocked due to the whatever new setup they have for the copyright stuff, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I mean, this is old video game music, so it should be fine. It's not like Nintendo or like Square or anything like that, so... I'm not super worried.
Yeah, I guess as long as you're not using like Earthbound music, you should be okay.
Nope.
Because apparently Sony's been claiming Earthbound videos for that.
That doesn't sound like the party that should be claiming Earthbound videos.
No, it does not. Apparently it's because Sony like had the license to an Earthbound soundtrack.
Oh, right. Alright, well, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, for a weird amount of sense, it kind of does, but it's still
none
very
of that
frustrating
stuff makes any
people.
sense to any sensible people, but, you know,
Yeah, no.
in that context it makes sense.
Yeah.
Almost fell into the reservoir there, so that would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, that would have been pretty soul-crushing. Like, almost 9 minutes of this, and then you, like, just eat shit by falling in the reservoir. It's like, I would not have wanted to re-record this.
Yeah. And also, yeah, I am actually tapping the X button at all times. It's not like Canary Mary or anything like that. You don't have to tap very hard. But it's still like, whatever.
At some point, I think I might have like would have bought a turbo controller for these.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Because you never have to like go completely all out or even try particularly hard in general.
I mean, fair, but that's still like 5-6 minutes going and still counting of just tapping the X button.
Well, yeah, we are at well, almost 12 minutes at this point in this race, so that's great. But we are almost at the finish. Started run over a pedestrian there, a spectator, but never mind. It was kind of their fault for standing there.
Yeah, why would you stand in the middle of the racetrack?
And there we go, a whole 20,000 bucks.
You did it!
And now I never have to do that again. That's the best news I've heard today.
Alright, so what's next?
So next we got some mini games here at the local bar, so let's go see what they got.
The Crowbar?
I ain't nursing no drunk.
We got some pool tables there in the corner, but we are not looking at those just yet. But we have one more arcade game.
Go, Space Monkey!
Space Monkey! Which is another generic space shooter, where the enemy projectiles are almost impossible to see. Well, okay, that's not that hard, but they are pretty small and not much warning.
Aside from the slow-moving one that you pointed out, yeah, they are hard to see. That just seems bad.
It was kind of bad, yeah. I wasn't trying particularly hard on that particular run. But I still got the high score, so that's important. And pressing the wrong button, because that's what I do. So let's just never speak of that again. And also apparently let's not speak to this guy, because the prompt is gone. Sir, I want to play pool, if that's okay with you. Yeah, I'm not sure why that broke the prompt, but let's try that again.
He's just so offended that you wanted to play Go Space Monkey.
You want to place a small wager?
Yes, I do want to place a small wager. I want to place the smallest possible wager. And yeah, it's pool. You know how that works.
Yep.
So let's play some pool. Use the right analog stick to strike the cue ball. Basic stuff. Works the same as every pool game in any video game ever. Well, at least since the invention of dual analog sticks. This is a perfectly functional pool minigame, but it's not something that I would particularly want to play.
I'm kind of surprised that that cluster in the middle there just not responding to anything.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the physics of all this, but let's see if we can do something cool here. That's not really what I tried to do, but I'll take it. And let's just quit out of this game, because I feel like we don't need to see all that. Also, we get the pool cue as a weapon. So, finally we have one last thing to show off. A bit of an Easter egg. A pretty famous one. That pretty much anyone who has played San Andreas will know. I would assume.
Alright, what do we got?
We head on up to on top of the Gant Bridge and try to land, which might be very difficult and take us several weeks. Oh, there we go. Good. So let's see what we got. There are no Easter eggs up here. Go away. Well, that's quite rude, isn't it?
Well, we better do what the sign says.
We sure should, yeah. Well, I'm glad they at least clarified that there were no Easter eggs up here, because this would seem like the perfect place to put an Easter egg. Also, let's just take a look at our stats to finish things off. Yeah, with 100% obviously, 68 hours, 271 in-game days, 385 saves. Some of that saves coming to get some extra ammo and stuff. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank you for watching.